invasion angle.
Oh yeah, episode 666. This is the evil episode.
It's not a tumor.
It's not. So I got the DX shirt on because I'm feeling evil.
Yeah,
Evil fucks.
That's why I got the best friend shirt on.
that's why I got the GCW shirt on.
Yep, the evil going, baby.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know.
Sunny D in the bottle today.
I got
Evil.
the Baja Blast, the Devil's
Here,
Juice.
dog.
Ooh.
We sipping juice tonight, dog. Well, might as well hop right in. It's a pretty fun week in wrestling. Let's start with Dynamite, honestly, because that's the most fresh in my mind and
Yeah,
heart
100%.
and soul. That was another sick episode.
I mean, they
really-
opened up. Yeah, they opened up with a fucking hell of a match with Claudio and Hangman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was such a, because when I looked at the card, honestly, I looked forward to all the matches, but that wasn't like top 2 or 3 of like, oh, like I didn't think it was gonna bang like that. And I like those surprises. And they probably felt that too.
Hangman's been on fire the last probably month, I guess.
Yeah, no, he has been. I mean, his whole program with Swerve was fucking awesome.
Dude, the one bump he took with where Claudio picked him up over his head and then like threw him over the side onto the ramp was fucking nuts.
Yeah, it was
Like,
ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. I would think it would be pretty cool if he teams with Brian Keith and Bandito.
oh, that was really cool that the fan art that they were
Yeah,
posting.
yeah,
That'd be good.
And that's a cool ass faction name. Dead or Alive.
Yeah, it's literally perfect, and they're all just 3 like awesome wrestlers with amazing in-ring talents and just dope vibes all around.
Yeah, I want to see them give Brian Keith a not jobber entrance, like where they play his fucking music, because his entrance is like really fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just trying to get Brian Keith in the mix there a little bit, you know, before they really unveil him as like his own guy. Because they did that with Bandito, and then he kind of fell out of the mix, you know. And
They do that with a lot of the like people who start as enhancement and then move up to like the main like core group. I mean, they did it with Sky Blue too.
that makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah,
and they had another signing. They said Queen Aminata signed some sort of deal with AEW. I don't know if it's
she's on ROH tonight.
Okay, she's been ROH I think for a long time now. I guess it's just like I think it just came out that they're like, yeah, we've actually signed her.
It's like main roster. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she's great. I definitely saw her live in like WrestleMania weekend last year at GCW. And yeah, it was fucking awesome. Wasn't she at the Ashe event, Jay?
I believe she was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig her
But
stuff. She's cool.
Yeah, honestly, Tony has no reason to fuck up now. He's got like a solid roster of women really building, and not just like
and the match ahead on Dynamite was like kind of like a showcase of what they have, the 4-on-4. So
no, yeah, exactly, and I love that honestly because it was just all the top women. And
it's cool, and like
I'm pumped.
It's when it comes to like woman matches in AEW, it's always singles usually. So it was cool seeing like a 4-on-4 and him mixing it up. I'd like to see more of like stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, because it's crazy because like I was watching that, I'm just like, this really is weird. I don't remember what is like. We've gotten 3-on-3s. Like I'm sure there's been a 4-on-4 before, but like not like really one that stood out to me or anything.
There's like barely. I mean, in general, there's barely any triple threats in AEW. But like, there's only been like 2, I think, triple threats that I can like name off the top of my head from AEW, and one was like the second event, which was like Nyla versus Rio and Yuka Sakazaki, and then they had one who was Thunder Rosa Jade, and I want to say Nyla Rose, but I could be wrong. And
Nyla Rose always finds their way in.
I think they want to to protect Nyla Rose at the time. So I think
Yeah,
it probably had her take the pin, like Jade winning. I don't know.
that's why like
Besides that, though,
WWE's gone away from like triple a lot of because they were doing too many triple threats and fatal four ways just because like it's just and they're literally just used so like because they're worried about like not putting someone over enough and they don't want
yeah,
to
it's
like
like
kill
protecting
someone's
people.
like yeah and it's just like which is cool and I get it but it's like you shouldn't have to worry about that when it comes to the
Hmm.
storyline and the matches if you can't do a storyline where you protect everybody and book everything leading up to that pay-per-view the right way then
Yeah, it's cool
suck it.
seeing like non stipulation matches like triple threats become a special attraction again.
Yeah, they
You know
actually
what I
like
mean?
mean yeah no it's cool as fuck
Hmm.
and because you really don't see it a lot honestly
Yeah.
which I'm glad because they're doing that at Mania way too much for a while.
Yeah, that's because they just want to get everyone on the card, I think.
Yeah,
And I
and
think that's
everyone.
like, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yeah, everyone in the main
Hmm.
event, as many people as they can.
Yeah, I think that's what like Triple H does well, like looking back at his like booking days of just like NXT TakeOver, where he picks just like the five best feuds and gives like five cool matches. And I hope that's what he kind of does with like WrestleMania, where he doesn't overbook WrestleMania and just gives you like the best of the best. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, for real.
But I guess
I
back
feel
to regress. You go ahead unless you want to regress back to Dynamite.
no, yeah, no, just but talking about Trips booking,
Hmm.
his original. I feel like NXT was like the original AEW. Like people compare like WCW all the time and that
Hmm.
bullshit, but like they took he took most of the Ring of Honor roster
Yeah, it was
over
just like
NXT.
Ring of Honor
He took
indie
all the
guys.
indies.
Yeah,
Yeah, was doing the complete opposite of
then
Vince. Didn't care
threw in
about like
some New
the
Japan too.
monsters. Yeah, and just like did awesome shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, great lucha wrestlers too, and
Yeah,
yeah, and got them over like in like such speedy time with a lot of these different
it
NXT
was just like
stars.
he didn't. I think he understood like you don't have to do much, especially like when like those guys are like already established on indie circuits or Ring of Honor, where it's like
Yeah,
clearly what you're doing is working. I'm gonna give you the spotlight to show that everyone else that it does work instead of
yeah,
just like completely changing someone's name and gimmick and shit.
yeah, and
So,
you never really heard tons of drama while he was running NXT either, like
mhm.
backstage stuff. He's definitely
I think a
a
lot of that
player's
stuff just
coach.
I think a lot of that comes from WWE just being such a tight knit or like corporation that like whatever they
Yeah,
do, they keep it under wraps.
they
If
do
even
keep
if
it
there
in
is
house.
something,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they keep that fucking rat Dave Meltzer in his
It's
pervert room with stacks and stacks of garbage and paper.
impressive. He doesn't have
Yeah,
a million paper cuts.
yeah, dude,
He's my
he's
boy though.
jacked.
He's my boy.
I think he does have paper
Uncle
cuts,
Dave.
just not in places you can see.
All right, you gotta calm down. Dude, that's one thing about like all like the journalists that are in the wrestling world, they always just show out. Like we've said it before, but they always show out on Dark Side of the Ring. Like
Yeah,
Meltzer
they
always shows
do.
out. Yeah,
Dude, Vince Russo's great on Dark Side of the Ring.
they everyone they get is always good.
Bro.
And I don't know if that's a
Yeah,
credit. It's more of a credit to the people running Dark Side of the Ring that they get the best out of these people.
dude, it's crazy. I was watching you see the Vice doc that they put out? It's like a bunch of episodes, like 9 lives of Vince McMahon.
Oh, I didn't see, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched the
Watch
first
part of it.
episode. Yeah, I watched
Yeah,
the
I
first
think you guys
episode a
sent it.
couple of days ago. Yeah, you can
Mhm.
watch the whole first episode on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, I'll probably
But
check
yeah,
it out.
it's just like Vince Russo's and like I was thinking the same thing we were talking about last week. It's just fucking like wow, he's so good in this. Like
Mhm.
like all these side people like kind of just or whatever to me sometimes like from their podcasts or
Mhm.
interviews and stuff. But then in Vice, wow, they're just
It's also
new
just like
men, new women.
the power of editing, I guess, when they're not the ones editing it themselves. You
True.
know
You
what I
get the
mean?
best
Yeah,
So
parts.
yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah, because that they're like all these egomaniacs just go on for fucking hours,
yeah, exactly.
and then they have to like take all the parts out where they take credit for everything, like Bischoff, Russo,
Mhm.
Cornette, like they all take credit for like we're wrestling.
Whatever went right and nothing that went wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then nothing's as good as it was,
Mhm.
and for sure,
Yep.
guys.
Speaking of I guess older wrestling, Sting's retiring, and they revealed
Yeah.
who his opponents are going to be.
The Bucks, baby.
The Young Bucks are back.
Yeah, well, they didn't exactly say it'd be the Young Bucks, but it seems that way.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you can
it
infer.
seems that. Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't say it exactly. Well, because I thought it was fucking hilarious because like everyone's like sitting at your seat, like, oh, what is Sting gonna say?
Mhm.
And then the Young Bucks come out and like I think it was like Shivani. He's just like they look like new men. It's like why? Because they just have a mustache now instead of a beard.
Dude, they did
like
look
get the
bad.
fuck out of
They
here.
did look
Shivani.
badass though. Stop.
They did. No, I love just the mustache. I was like they're new men. Like,
Yeah.
no, dude. They literally just have a mustache. They just shaved the sides and
Dude,
they
the Young
just
Bucks, they always
a
do that with-
villainous mustaches.
Yeah, they always come back with like some ridiculous facial hair, and it's always funny as fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was so good. And yeah, I feel like Nick was almost cracking a smile, but like Matt the whole
Mhm.
time is. Guys, saw some backstage interview with them too. That like I don't know what it was from yesterday at some point,
Mhm.
and or maybe it was just a picture, but like Matt just looks super pissed off and like a psycho, and
Yeah.
Nick is like having a good time. So Matt's full character right now, which I love.
No,
That's
I
the
think-
problem with the backstage brawls. They're all just in character. CM Punk and all them, and the
Mhm.
Elite.
Dude,
They're
100%,
just
yeah.
Yeah.
just method acting, dude.
Going back to Dark Side of the Ring, they like tweeted out, they're like, what topics do you want to see in season 5? And all these
Brawl out.
fucking all these fucking shitheads on Twitter like, we want to see Brawl Out. We want to see what happened with Punk. I'm like, bro, are you an idiot? Like, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, then Kenny's not
Yeah.
getting his leg bit.
Get Cole Cabana
No.
to answer some damn questions
It's just
already.
like, how
Yeah.
fucking dumb are the people on Twitter? They're like, oh yeah, we're actually gonna cover Brawl Out 2 years after it happened, where everyone signed an NDA.
We need to see
It's gonna,
DJ Woo Kid's confession.
Oh yeah,
Jericho.
that was for Brawl In.
Yeah, DJ Woo. He's fucking wow. He's
I don't know
this
if that's
week's
how you say
wrestling
his
darling.
name.
He was shitting on Punk, so deservingly so, probably. He was saying there was like a bunch of blood or some shit everywhere.
Yeah, but I think you're saying that's from the previous match.
That's from the Real Glass, baby.
Yeah, from the previous match, he was saying there's like there was blood and like, yeah, I don't know. He's a mark. What can you do? He's friends with Swerve though, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why he was there. He was doing Swerve's entrance.
Yeah, because he does Swerve's song with him, right?
I think so.
I think
I'm not positive, but
yeah,
it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Swerve to start. Yeah, he's mostly he's got the hook.
Listen, I listen to Big Pressure by Swerve almost every day in my life. So
yeah,
sorry,
so do I, dude. It's fire.
He just said our champion Samoa Joe took down Punk. Dude, I gotta read what he said, but he made it sound like Tony Khan wasn't being that much of a bitch.
Yeah, but I just want to know why he had the energy he did, like at that Dynamite. I was scared for my life. Like, come on, dog.
It was.
But he was saying Samoa Joe was trying to grab CM Punk and he was trying to like break it up.
Which is probably true.
He's like I don't know his name. He's just this like big Hawaiian dude.
I heard here, big Hawaiian looking dude.
Yeah,
which makes sense. They had that next match.
Yeah,
they're probably like, please, like Samoa Joe's like, please let me wrestle.
Yeah.
No, he says.
Also a little bit racist.
He's Samoan, close. Tony Khan was screaming at Punk, saying something about him ruining this moment for everyone and get the fuck out there and wrestle. That'd be cool as fuck if I saw Tony Khan streaming that, though.
Yeah.
I can't imagine him doing that.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool if he did.
Yeah, but it'd be
I can imagine him doing. Everyone, shut the fuck up! Oh!
Yeah.
I think a punko.
Yeah, that's exactly. All I picture is the That's why it's like awesome till you hear him actually say it. You know what I mean? And
I love Tony.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the performer aspect in him or the public speaking aspect in him.
Yeah,
at
He's
all.
just an everyday guy.
He's just like a
yeah.
nerdy. He's just a nerdy dude who loves wrestling.
He's like
Yeah.
Miami's head coach. I feel
He
like.
kind of is. He kind of like
Yeah,
McDaniel's or McDaniel.
yeah, yeah. That's an actual good team in Florida though, and like Tony's team.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
The only team in Florida not to make the
That's true.
playoffs was Tony Khan's. They should
And
just be the Khan men.
Dolphins are
And just have a.
frauds anyway.
They should be the Jacksonville Young Bucks at this point,
That'd be
right?
sick. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah,
Dude, people were
yeah.
like complaining about the Darby and Sting stuff. They're like, why didn't they do a Darby Sting singles match? And I was like, why would they do that? I was like,
What? When? What? For the pay per
for
view?
Sting's last match, they
Yeah,
do
I
Yeah.
mean
Darby Sting.
we suggested that, but like
Yeah,
But I don't
I
think that would
suggested
make
it if Sting
sense.
could do it.
I don't
Exactly.
think
Yeah.
it makes sense because Sting has like a perfect record, he's
Mhm.
never lost. So like
Dude, and people were like, oh, he's really gonna put over the Young Bucks on his way out. That's gonna be his first loss. And I'm like, Sting's not losing. Like you're
Dude,
fucking insane if you think Sting's losing. Like,
yeah. I think they're
but
stuck in this mindset of go out on your back.
no, they're stuck on like they hate the Young Bucks mindset. There's
True.
like
yeah,
undeserved hate on the Young Bucks.
I
And
love the
I
heat they
don't get
have
it.
though.
But
it's because being the elite hasn't been on, so they got a lot of
that's true.
pissed off people, dude.
Dude, being the Dark Order has been pretty good though, to be fair.
Yeah, no, for sure. Do you think they just handed it down to them? And that's how it is now. They're done with being the elite.
I don't know. Honestly, we'll see. I
And I
think
don't know
they
why
should
WWE. Yeah,
I think they should do like a storyline on being the Dark Order of them trying to get it back. And
yeah, and like
that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
fighting for. I would enjoy that.
Mhm.
I don't know why WWE hasn't done any
Dude,
cool backstage YouTube shows. I feel like they've tried little
Mhm.
things like it, and it's just like done too well. Like
Mhm.
as you know what I mean? It's doesn't
I
seem
was
.
I was kind of thinking about this earlier on. I was listening to Anna Jay did a promo, like an online one after her match and stuff like that backstage. It was like a very like personal promo, like she was crying at it and shit. And I was like, that's one thing like I feel like AEW does really well is that like you can relate and like to these performers and you can like they make them seem like real people, unlike like making them like superstars. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah,
They're not
Like
just
I
like
don't know.
superheroes.
Yeah, and it's like I think it's way cool. I don't know. I think that's very cool. But
I
like,
think it's
yeah,
cool seeing Eddie Kingston cry.
mhm.
People can say whatever they want, but that man has chops,
But it's like it
acting
gives
and
you.
uh,
his big
Mhm.
old hands.
yeah,
It's like one of the things where it's like that AEW's kind of done from the start, where like it makes it's like more of a sport and it makes like more of a real fight feel. I guess I don't know.
Well, and
yeah,
that's what's weird is people like I don't know, people are always criticizing AEW and GCW and indie stuff being like it's just not realistic. It just like whatever it is, whether it's them
Mhm.
not selling certain moves or whatever.
yeah. Well, I
But
But
mean,
that
they're all
happens
just
across all wrestling,
exactly.
so I
it all
don't get it.
funnels through each other always. It's just like
You can
waves
nip
come through.
you can nitpick every match from WWE to AEW to GCW, and it's all the same verdict basically.
Yeah,
And
it's
Yeah,
just a
you
matter
can
of
just pick
preference.
you can just plug and play which promotion you're talking about.
yeah. They're all just. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
in each wrestling company is just like its own cinematic universe too. Like
yeah.
all kind of the same rules for the whole collective universes, but like everyone does tweaks things and
You know
push
what I'm
heavier on
tired of,
indies
dude? You know
or
what I'm tired of? That only one of the promotions is freaking guilty of? I'm tired of wrestlers with hair. I want all bald wrestlers. Okay? That's why I'm watching BCW, which is Bald Championship Wrestling. They got Jay Lethal. They got Maven. They got Teddy Long. Anyway,
This is a real
Stone
thing.
Cold, Goldberg,
it's a real thing. I just
Something you're
started it.
making up. Okay.
Horace Hogan.
They
Nah,
got
that was a bit. I'm
Claudio.
sorry.
They
Oh,
got
yeah.
Ricochet.
Why you bald?
Yeah.
Uh, why the fuck you
he's the
bald?
best one. Yeah. How do
Kurt
you forget
Angle.
about him?
How come no one's like fucked with him on that, like in a promo? Like,
The
why
white
you
ball.
bald? Like, just went up to him and just like started a promo against Ricochet and just
That's
like,
just
why
like
you bald?
the easiest pop you could get. Like, why wouldn't you say it?
Just do it as a comeback. I think it would just bury Ricochet too hard.
That's true.
Yeah,
If
just feel
Ricochet
like,
just does an intense like monologue promo and then
yeah,
just come back.
and you just sit
Why
there
are
like,
you bald?
why you bald? Yeet.
And you just drop the mic at that point.
Yeah, see
Promo's
you
over.
later.
Well, at that point, I'm Ricochet. I have to beat the shit out of you. Like, not even like
Yeah,
a word. Like, I have to in real life beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah,
yeah.
gonna have to give him a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
That's when
The
you
road
run out of
in.
the arena. You got to run out of the arena and you got to kiss his girl too. It's the ring announcer.
And you have to
Just the
yell at his
ultimate
mom
disrespect. Yeah.
and be like, "That's why your dad's dead."
And then you have to yell at his trainer, Chuck Taylor, too.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
didn't know that.
That you didn't know? I think they're both from Kentucky. I think. Oh, I don't think Chuck was one of his trainers. Chuck Taylor said that like he probably has this most matches ever against Ricochet.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were both in that video, weren't they? With Teddy
It,
Hart, that scary
yeah.
snuff film.
Trent and Chuck did a thing on the High Spot Network where it was like popping dogs and talking hogs. And it was basically just set up a camera after a show in the hotel room and it just like talked for 2 hours. So
Yeah.
a lot of the times they just had like it's like the Teddy Hart one. They had
Uh-huh.
Teddy Hart on, but they just had like 8 wrestlers just hanging out after the show in the hotel
Yeah.
room.
There were so many people like even during the interview and stuff like
Mhm.
Yeah, Scorpio
Drew
Sky.
McIntyre.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trevor Lee or Cameron Grimes.
Yeah. It was such
That's his name,
a
yeah.
who's who. All-star squad.
It was just like it's just like all the guys just hanging out. It's kind of like, but wrestling like indies like going through the ranks is kind of just like college, just like all the boys just like hanging
Yeah.
out, fucking around. Yeah,
Was that like post or pre Pro Wrestling Gorilla?
I think it was during. I think it was like
During?
I
That
want to
It
makes
was
say it was
during the
like 2014 or 2015 to around like 2017, 2018 in that range.
yeah.
They did a bunch of them.
Speaking of
Yeah, when did
best friends, I was gonna say, do you guys like that Trent Eddie Kingston match?
yeah. It
That
was
was on
good.
Collision, right?
Yeah, it was on Collision. Yeah,
Yeah.
I dug
And Sue's
that.
mom was
Got
there,
color.
or not Sue, or it's not Trent's
Trent's
mom,
mom.
Sue. Yeah, his grandma was not there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
I thought it was cool. Hard hitting and just everything I thought it would be for sure.
Yeah,
You
I
know, it
like
could have been an NJPW match.
mhm.
I like him being kind of like an in between face heel kind of deal.
Trent or Eddie?
Trent.
Trent, yeah.
I guess Eddie too. There's a
Bro,
lot of in
Trent's
between.
just been like one of those guys who like always shows out in singles, and I'm like waiting for him to
Always.
win any gold whatsoever.
They just don't put him on that
There's
singles route
just
like
so
that.
many guys too.
There is.
Yeah.
It's like one of
Well,
those things.
there's 30 titles, so
I
he's
know,
got to
but
get
like
one of them.
there's 30 titles, but like 120 wrestlers. You know what I mean? Like it's like insane.
Yeah. No, I know. I
And
love
like
the new ROH TV title. I do like it. Finally something that like looks different than like the
mhm.
rest.
Who is that? Fletcher has it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kyle.
And
He's fucking
his
dope, dude.
partner's coming back.
He doesn't need him.
I know that's the weird thing. I wonder what they're gonna do
Yeah.
with him
I think he'll probably
because
join the family, right?
well, yeah, that's what they like. For like
I think I
Jericho
saw a
does.
graphic with him in
Yeah,
it or
Jericho does
something.
that cruise. So, and I think they had Mark Davis
That's
wrestling on it with
Yeah.
that's where I
Fletcher
saw
and
it.
someone else in the Don Callis family,
Will Hobbs.
probably. And like
Yeah.
that happens at the end of January, so he's back very soon. You know, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
We should have been
wondering,
on that cruise.
are they gonna air?
I don't want to be on that cruise.
Why, dude?
I
CJ
don't-
Perry is the
dude.
guest cruise director. Come on, man.
I don't know if I could be around that for like 5 days straight with no escape. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
the
love
smell
wrestling.
alone.
I love wrestling. I don't know if I could do that though.
But you got Fozzy, dude. It's a
I don't.
mixture.
That's
And you
Yeah,
got
I don't know.
the comedy from Brad Williams, dude. Your
Yeah.
favorite.
yeah, he is fun.
Such a Brad Williams mark,
This
dude.
sounds like a disaster
I
waiting
mean,
to
you can
happen.
just go harass Prince Nana because Swerve's gonna be on it.
That's scary,
Yeah.
bro. Imagine being a female wrestler on that cruise. I'd be scared.
Definitely don't
All like
go
these
out
fucking
alone.
weird ass
Yeah.
fans. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess another great thing we can talk about, which kind of morphs the two worlds together, which I always love when that happens when we get crossovers, is the big feud of the week with the modern day Maharaja and Tony Khan, the modern day
I guess you could say Hook
pervert.
too. Yeah.
The
Well,
modern
yeah,
day
you could throw Hook
Ayatollah.
in. Yeah, yeah, Hook found his way in, and yeah, I I think it's hilarious, honestly.
I think it's
It's funny.
marketing.
It's all funny. But
Yeah,
it's marketing for like both companies.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he got Hook in people's
Mhm.
eyes, you know.
But to be fair, I don't think Tony Khan said anything like that crazy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I
not
don't think
really.
anyone really did.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a cool crossover. Like
Mhm.
everyone's playing nice so far with it.
Yeah. Tony just
But
said like what he said? He said Jinder's getting a shot with like no wins in the last year, and people are
yeah,
complaining about Hook getting a shot.
yeah. So Tony was
Mhm.
throwing some shade. I mean,
Yeah.
in that moment, he was probably pissed off. But
And plus the
And now,
Jaguars just lost. You know he was pissed.
well, but
in a game they
listen,
shouldn't have
now
fucking lost.
Yeah.
you got Samoa Joe's first defense is gonna be against Hook.
And it's gonna be a fun match. I just want to see Hook
Yeah.
fucking suplex Joe.
That would be amazing.
You
I
know it's
imagine
gonna
if
happen.
imagine if Hook won.
Do you think they'll have to
It's not like
I was talking about that with Bobby, and I was
dude,
like, that would be fucking crazy.
that would
because
be
no one would
amazing.
suspect it. I think everyone would go crazy.
But it's
Honestly,
true. I mean, like, if you think about it, like, actually, it's not. I don't know. I was gonna say like a bunch of heels are going after the title, and Joe's a heel, but like Swerve is like the Stone Cold kind of heel, where like
Yeah.
he's trying to be heel, but everyone fucking loves him. And
yeah,
Hangman's kind of a face. The only person who's a heel is like Adam Cole's
dude. Even
pervert
Samoa
group.
Joe is kind of a phase. He's like in the
Yeah,
middle.
I
Even though he
agree.
fucked over MJF, he's still like I don't know. It's just like MJF still does like heel things or
Mhm.
whatever, is in the
A lot of
middle and
just
like
blurred
uh,
lines.
yeah, because like Samoa Joe doesn't like he's always down to fight. He's calling people out. You know what I mean? Which
Mhm.
a lot of I love
Which
heels
I
like
love
that
that.
that will
Yeah.
actually want to fight. You know,
hmm
because
Well, that's
it's
because like the last 20 years we've been like overrun with like cowardly heels,
yeah,
and that's like the only
Yeah.
trope they play for some reason.
yeah, always every
Mhm.
fucking time. And
Yeah,
there's
so
It's
it's
definitely
tried
cool
and
some
seeing
true.
like a badass
yeah.
who wants to fuck someone up.
That's why I like Triple H because he did like a combo. He would do like coward shit all the time, but then he would also like come down and like try to fight people and start shit and wouldn't run away from fights.
Mhm.
He was such a cool combo heel for sure. Try to tell back then he was coming up with cool shit.
Dude, Jinder's probably freaking out. He's like, I gotta put on a fucking hell of a match on Monday now.
Dude, he's having the time of his life right now to start
He's probably loving it.
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to get beat up by The Rock, and he now he gets to get beat up against by Rollins.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll capitalize on it like afterwards, like after the Rollins
Yeah,
match. They give him something else to
yeah.
do.
Well, I mean, Ginger, they always kind of like bring him back into the sphere, uh, every so often because going, being an international company and like really pushing
hmm
heavy in India as this AEW and everything, because that's a big market to tap into.
hmm
Like they kind of gotta put him on main TV sometimes and in big shit like that. Because he does title matches, like when they do like the shows over in India and stuff like that. He'll do big matches, obviously, the WWE shows over there. So I just feel like it's yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna go on. But it is kind of crazy though, because like past year, it's not even like he wasn't winning. Not only was he winning, he was like mostly working as a manager most of the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he
You
wrestled
know?
that much.
Yeah, yeah, not a lot, and he was just
Mhm.
mostly managing and being, you know, and selling $3 shirts on WWE.com. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because when he was originally pushed, like, and got the championship, they were doing like I just watched a video like recently, and it was like a video of his entrance with the
Mhm.
title, and like it was insane. Like I think they had like tigers. I might be making that up, but it was very
Watching like
elaborate.
that's the Great Khali's entrance on like Titantron. They have the white tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
I
you
guess that's just kind
are
of the
are you saying
iconography they go
that
for.
he came out with real tigers,
I don't know. I just remember there might
or
have
were
been
they
tigers
on the
on the,
Titantron?
it might have been both. My brain might have done the closure thing.
Email us
Yeah.
at innovationanglepod
Did Jinder have
at myspace.com to answer that question.
did Jinder have a myspace.com?
He definitely did.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be
Yeah.
Jinder's Fab Five or whatever it's called?
His top eight.
Is that what it was? His top
Yeah, your
eight?
top eight best
I'm
friends.
gonna say Vince McMahon, not Tony
The
Khan,
Bollywood
Triple
Boys.
H, yeah, the Bollywood Boys, Randy Orton as a joke.
Keith Slater, Drew McIntyre,
Oh, I forgot about that too.
three man band.
Yeah.
God damn, he's a tough fucking top eight to get through.
Yeah,
He used to
dude.
make some
Yeah.
harsh decisions.
He's got a lot of friends.
I think we need 3-man band back together in
Dude, people
2024.
people are waiting on like Heath Slater to fulfill his destiny of world champ.
Oh, okay.
In what company?
I guess WWE. He's the only one who hasn't
Uh,
won the world champ. That'd be
yeah,
crazy though.
dude, I would love it, honestly. You won't see me getting upset about it. But if it's
I'm
gonna
fine with
happen,
it.
I think R-Truth should win it before him though.
It's just a dude. We're gonna get copyright striked.
Yeah,
Wait,
right.
hold up.
Dude, they're gonna strike us down. Just show me the
Yeah,
Tigers.
yeah.
Are there
All the
tigers? Hold
people,
on.
all the people after Cat Williams right now, they're gonna send a
There
couple of them
weren't
to come after
tigers.
us.
That's my bad, I guess.
What were they?
I guess there just weren't tigers at all.
You're gonna have the World Wildlife Fund on our fucking ass,
Are
dog.
you okay? Are you okay?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I really thought there was tigers. Anyway, I guess not. Maybe I was just thinking about my other favorite guy from that region.
I'm a
Kali
tiger.
put it on the map.
What was that
Yeah,
sound?
I don't
I
know.
don't
What
know,
was that sound?
Oh, that's the echo.
but
Okay.
but it sounds like a perfect time to have an Alani collab with Kim K.
Dude, take a sip. How is it?
It's fucking delicious. I don't know how long they're gonna stay out, keep this collab going, but
Are you sure you don't want to woo energy?
I know
We're
I'm gonna
trying.
have to order some.
We're
Yeah,
not on the waiting list yet.
yeah. It's probably definitely gonna give all of us urinary tract infections and bursted kidneys, but woo. DJ Woo Kid.
Dude, it's the
He,
writing's on the wall.
yeah, the
What
writing
else?
is on the wall,
What
dude.
else happened on Raw?
So Seth had that whole thing with the Modern Day Maharaja, and then besides that, you got to go to the other top guys, which is Cody. So Cody
Codester.
had the roller coaster. He had his street fight with Shinsuke Nakamura, and it was solid. It was solid for a Monday Night Raw match for sure.
Did the ref got misted?
Yeah, and it
Yeah, I
was
saw that.
great.
I saw that pick.
Yeah, I don't see AEW refs getting misted. They're just too busy trying to get followers and shit.
Stop.
Get over.
I love Bryce. Stop.
Hey, I'm not. I love Bryce too, dude.
I
Besides when
saw
he's trying to
him.
troll me
I saw
like a
him at a baseball
sicko,
game. Stop. He was eating fucking corn.
dude.
Yeah.
He's yeah.
But But
He is funny.
Go ahead.
His cameos to me were evil, but they were funny, so I appreciate
He
it.
tried to scum you first by sending him with no sound.
Yeah, he sent it with no sound while he's in his ref outfit backstage during Dynamite, which is so fucking awesome.
And
then
he
he goes to talk, and you hear
it was
anything.
like 5 a.m.
Yeah, and then he sent one like this like nice Hallmark one with his kid and stuff, and I'm just like, dude,
It was super cute.
yeah, he just did that so because then I'd be a dick if I talk shit
Dude,
about the previous video, and he's a mind fucker, dude. So I appreciated that
I
from
think
him.
it was way better the second version that his kid was in it.
Yeah,
That he was booping. He was doing the boop.
yeah, he did the boot. Yeah, he's a fucking
He knows
sicko,
you
dude.
love
Trying
it.
to pull at my heartstrings. Yeah, no, he won a lot of points from me that day, and he's BFFs with OC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all like
And
Chikara
Eddie,
guys.
right? And Eddie.
Yeah, because they're all from Chikara.
Okay, word, yeah. But yeah, what can you do? I would love to see Bryce versus Aubrey in a street fight. We're talking about street fights.
That was the Karen Jarrett street fight with Aubrey.
I know, and it should have been Bryce in it, dude. Why can't he get over? Why can't you let him? He probably knows like a solid amount of shit, hanging out with wrestlers all the time. Like
Most of them are trained.
I bet you he
Bryce.
hits a dope tornado DDT. He just looks like it.
That's Rick Knox. Rick Knox is the one who can hit a sick tornado DDT.
Yeah.
His other videos are like PWG doing like suicide dives and shit like that.
Yeah, and Fuego del Sol, the strongest ones ever to take down the mighty Miro. Dude, remember that? Oh man.
Go ahead.
That was just down memory lane with Miro and Fuego del Sol. That was actually a cool.
Oh, we saw that live.
TNT battle.
You're saying,
yeah.
Right? Okay.
They had a few matches, right?
I have no idea. It was like, wasn't it like something like
he came up short the first time.
Someone like gets a car or some shit if he wins. Dude, am I crazy?
It wasn't
it something weird like that? Like someone's car got
stolen?
I don't know.
Cool scooter.
I don't know.
You get a
that shit's a mishmash in
you
my
get
head.
a Kia Soul.
You get the scooter from Bubble Boy.
Keep talking.
Yeah, I think they had a couple,
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, they had a couple matches, and because like up to that point, like no one could do anything to Miro. He was just the ultimate, monster, and rightfully so, booked as one. That's why, I don't know what they continue just to like pay him not to use him really. Like I don't know, they've been using him a little bit, I guess, but yeah, he hit him with the tornado DDT and like that's the first like chink in his armor.
I don't know. This tweet from September 17th, 2021, Ollie Wrestling. Bye bye Fuego's car. Miro retains his TNT title going home to his hot wife, and Fuego del Sol gets to explain why their family doesn't have a car anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like Miro, dude. He's hilarious.
That's awesome.
What a bastard.
Yeah. How come Miro's never in like stables?
Because he's always in the back saying, "This doesn't work for me, brother."
Yeah, this doesn't work for me, bro.
What it seems
I do think they cut his TNT title reign a little short, or they kind of just like randomly.
It was so random. They just cut it, and there was no real build up to it. And it was just, yep, that's it. Going from being like next level to just, yep. Sammy took it from him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And after Fuego got close.
And then it was just like everyone kept trading the TNT title for like 8 months straight.
Yeah. And yeah, it became like the WWE like IC and European title back in the day, in the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression era.
Did you see TNA revealed like all their new belts?
Dude, yeah, we were talking about the ROH title before. I was thinking about that because they look fucking awesome, the new TNA belts.
They're so cool looking.
Some of my favorite in all of the land of wrestling.
Really cool too.
Dude, the X title.
And the What's Called one too. The tag team title, they did like the red leather strap, which
looks
is cool.
Looks really good. Yeah, the tag
They
titles, the
did.
X Division title, the digital, even Tommy Dreamers, the
Mhm.
digital media title looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I think what the women's one they gave a white leather belt on it, which is
Yeah,
cool.
it's white. I dig
And,
it.
and they gave Tommy a 3XL belt to hold up his
Yeah,
fucking pants while he wrestles as
yep,
well.
yeah,
But
dude, he that's how like I originally saw there's new belts because uh his post popped up first of him with the new belt, and I'm like, oh damn, he got a new belt. And then I was like, oh, they probably all got new belts, and
mhm.
then
Yeah, they were doing it like day by day.
indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it was because I saw it. Yeah, a few of them split apart, but yeah, his was. They all look awesome. I like the red and like the TNA red letters, and
Mhm.
I don't know, it's cool
Well,
shit.
they gave Trinity the redesigned belt just to go back to WWE like a week later, probably.
Hey, they might mash up, dude. They got the TKO connection now through,
We'll
at least
see.
distribution, like streaming deals and stuff.
Who knows
But
what they're gonna do with that?
that'd be a good connection, I guess. Like a door open.
You,
But
you got the red
yeah,
TNA shorts on right now.
I do because I'm pumped. It's a big weekend for TNA, dude. It's back.
And no one
TNA
wants to
is
watch
back.
the dog shit Dolphins game on Saturday.
Nope.
Watch Hard to Kill. Is that what's called?
Guys,
We
count
don't
of
need the
three.
Dolphins. We
Count of
already have
three.
one Tony Khan. What?
Count of three. Name your favorite TNA champion. 1, 2, 3. Jeff
Jeff
Jarrett.
Jarrett. Oh,
Oh my
No
God.
way, dude.
man.
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
That's all you
Mine's
need.
my
Go ahead.
mine was I have a tie. I got a Perk Angle and
Ooh, that's a good one.
Booker
Mhm.
T.
There you go.
Sucker.
Main Event Mafia.
Dude,
When is Main Event Mafia Sting coming back for his retirement match?
why wasn't Jeff Jarrett the final sting?
True.
Dude, really should
They
have
had
been.
they had a match, didn't they? Like a tag team.
Somewhere along
I think they did.
the journey.
Uh,
They're gonna have to look up Sting's cage match
uh,
now.
we can't get away from Sting because we also forgot to mention uh Ric Flair getting some of his shit in last night. A
Oh
couple
yeah.
couple woo.
He was killing
Yeah,
it.
do you know what I would love if during the pay-per-view the Young Bucks bring the shitty Ric Flair down from Iron Claw with them
Oh, that'd be
ringside,
crazy.
and then the real Ric Flair just beats the fuck out of him. You don't sound like, dude. Why didn't Jay Lethal just play Ric Flair? You
It
know,
would have been sick.
I
he
think that's
has
what
it down.
everyone really wanted.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find this Jeff Jarrett match. I know that they
yeah.
had
I
to
mean, dude,
first.
if Robert Downey can do blackface, I'm pretty sure Jay Lethal is allowed to do whiteface. You
Definitely.
know,
And
That's true.
also, I mean, he wouldn't even have to, I think. I think we would just accept
I
it.
don't care. I wouldn't care.
Yeah. And then, but further than that, like, hopefully they do reach out to him when they make that
Mhm.
movie, you know?
Yeah.
Also, Darby and Sting versus Lethal and Jarrett in a no DQ at Full Gear 2022. So there you have it. It did happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I really hope the Young Bucks put themselves over and then they just go back to taking a break.
That'd be so funny. That'd just be such a fuck you.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah. They're the EVPs, dude. They do whatever the fuck
Do
they
what they
want.
want. And if you don't like it, fuck off.
Matt's wife left the company, right?
Yeah, she was doing like merch stuff. I think she's like got tired of it or something.
Dude, she
Yeah.
was maybe the most talented in the family because their merch is fucking awesome.
I don't know. Have you seen Papa Buck?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
no,
have.
yeah, but I'm talking about just like people with skills of some sort.
Okay, okay.
He was something to contribute.
Dude, stop.
Yeah,
Papa Buck contributed to their theme music, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Papa Buck should be hanging out with Greg Paul. He's with WWE's we have the Paul dad.
Bro, they should have like a stable. It's him too. It's Papa Buck, him, Matt Cardona's dead, and the Miz is dead.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
And Shane McMahon's dad.
Oh, who's that again?
Bro, we should make an all dads wrestling league.
They really
True.
should be. And just basically talk shit about.
And we put the belt on Hangman.
He's a dad, but like I want
No,
like I
yeah,
want
I
no, you
know, I
only
know.
put
he's a dad. I want fathers, bro.
yeah, a dad
Mm.
wrestling, and we bring young talent in, and they always lose.
Yeah.
The old guys always get put over.
Yeah.
First match, I don't know.
We'll have a
Who's
Randy Orton character that does like a
who's it?
reverse legend killer, just taking
That's
out all the
that's
young
Christian
Bob
guys.
that's
Orton?
Christian Cage, bro.
Who Cowboy Bob Orton? Are you talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there
Is he
you go.
alive
That's what he
still?
does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't
No,
feel like a jerk
but
if he isn't.
we want like all untrained fathers and put them in the ring. Or like the only training they get is like 3 hours before the match.
No fathers really are trained. You just learn as you go.
That's true.
Yeah, it
That's true.
teaches you. You
That's
learn along the way.
Yeah, that's our champion babyface's gimmick. That's kind of his.
That'd be sick, dude.
His motto.
We gotta stop doing the podcast and put all our time into that. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how Heath Slater gets his world title.
We can
We'll
take the
see.
podcast on the road this summer for like a month or so and just find different dads across the country,
That's
and
true.
just scout them out.
We'll find the dads that don't want to be found.
Yeah,
Most of them.
take them away from their families.
There's an abundance of them.
And then we'll train them. Do a bump. Do a bump. Bump.
Do you want to
bump.
do you want to get trained by 3 untrained unprofessionals? He's like, sure.
Yeah,
a
we'll
bump.
call it. We'll call that. We'll make a series of that. We'll call it Rough Enough.
Yeah, well, that's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
that's
Like
pretty original.
We'll
watched.
call it. I hope you have medical insurance.
Dude, we just have to rewatch Tough Enough a bunch of times, and we just take things from
we,
that.
We just
They
keep
can do bumps all day,
we
dude.
keep making them do the wheelbarrow race around the ring.
Yeah. What would be great too, though, is to have also on top of it being a wrestling company with dads that are untrained and they get trained by us is if they all thought wrestling was real. Like you got a group of people that like, no, it is real.
Just start gaslighting them.
Yeah, no, yeah. We'll have the first real wrestling.
Like Bruno Sammartino was a real champion.
Yeah. Just have them hypnotized that like finishing moves, keep them out for the count.
You should bring in fortune tellers and hypnotists.
Yep. Bring in what's his name? Kazarni.
Oh, dude, you're right. Sin
I
Bodhi.
feel like and Sin Bodhi. Yeah.
He's
I think
it's his real name now.
Okay, that's what he goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he friends with Edge?
I think so. He was friends with
Sin
Bray
Bodhi?
Wyatt too.
Yeah,
Like,
Sin
that's
Bodhi's
where-
around Edge's age, isn't he?
It would make sense. That's where Bray Wyatt got his like the Fiend pants was like inspired by Sin Bodhi.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
Google it.
I remember
Kazarni's
reading something
around.
about Edge like meeting Sin Bodhi at a Halloween show, like a Halloween party back when they were like 17 or 18 years old or some shit.
Maybe I
And
don't know if he's Canadian.
And they started just talking wrestling. Maybe I'm mixing Sin Bodhi with someone else that has a similar name.
Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, you're right. Marty Jannetty. Marty Jannetty, dude.
Marty Janela, one of the many Janela cousins.
Oh no, you're right. Sin Bodhi's Canadian. So
okay, so all right, so it's the right guy. Hell yeah.
He's from Toronto, and so is Edge, so it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So like Edge was saying, he met him at a Halloween party when they're like 17, 18 years old, and they weren't from like the same area really, so they go to the same school and shit, but they loved wrestling and other cool shit and best friends ever since. Like, I'm sure they're not best friends as much now that they have
here's a video
lives, but
called Sin Bodhi on growing up with Edge and Christian. And what's
that's why he's so demented, dude.
And getting into wrestling. Yeah.
Imagine growing up with Edge and Christian, how demented you would be.
Imagine growing up with Sin Bodhi.
I can't
Speaking
wait. I
Carney.
really wish that Adam Copeland chose the name Sexton Hardcastle, like his old gimmick.
Yeah. So he's gonna face Christian, I'm guessing, at Revolution, right, for the
I
TNT title and
guess.
actually win it. But he'll be a 2-time champ.
I just hope it doesn't get drawn out like too
Do you
long.
think they're gonna do a ladder match?
It would only make sense. You know?
I'm just waiting for the swan song, dude, of them, the Hardys, the Dudleys, to do
Matt
a
Hardy's
TLC match.
he's already in deep shit right now, so he's other stuff to worry about. You see
Wait,
that?
wait,
You see that stuff? Apparently Matt is and his wife were like having turmoil and like rumors of divorce and shit. And it's like
Yikes.
all
the
over like
fuck?
Twitter. Yeah.
The fuck, dude? They just had another kid not too long
Well,
ago.
she's always
Take him
quite
back, Rebby.
controversial.
Matt, it's not Matt's fault. His brain is mushy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Please,
well, after what Sammy did to him,
for real.
the
yeah.
stadium stampede or whatever it
Think
was.
about the babies. No, it
I don't
was
know
like
what you're talking about, dude. AEW is the safest fucking pro wrestling place in the world.
It is.
Put
that.
them up against anybody, dude.
In all seriousness, that was the
We give
scariest
them
moment of
fuzzy
all time.
hats. Yeah,
Yeah. What
it was a very
Dude,
scary
I
I
was
one.
we watched it. We
so
were together.
yeah, I was
We
so
thought he died.
uncomfortable watching that. I was like,
Yeah,
Because then when he
please,
tried to stand,
yeah. I was like, please stop the
yeah.
match. And then
And
he
then
started,
just keep it going.
and then he climbed the rafters at the end or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Sammy was supposed to do a bigger spot too,
I
where he
know.
jumped like off of Daly's place. But yeah, he's saying that to Chris Van Fleet.
Yeah, because Sammy was like fucking carrying Hardy up the fucking thing.
Yeah, he's having a match. It was like Weekend at Bernie's. He was just taking his hand, like punching his own face with it and shit.
Dude,
Dude,
that
it
shit
was
was
fucking disturbing.
uncomfortable.
They should have for sure called it, you know,
Yeah, they
and
just didn't
just
know what to do, I
this
guess.
they're gonna have Bischoff to come out and take care of the other Hardy, where he just
It's dude,
no. Do a
A
quick roll up.
AEW is just like being a father. You learn from your mistakes and you don't
Yep,
make the same mistake again.
you know what else
yep.
is like being a father? Running a father-only wrestling company.
If you
Yeah,
or a loved one knows a father, send him our way.
yeah. Especially
Send
the
him
ones
to
that you don't really
Jason's.
need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Send the undie pics to Jason's DMs. He'll sort
Nah,
through it.
don't send them to my DMs. Post them on my MySpace.
Yeah. He'll put you in his top 8.
yeah,
And when he says top 8, he means ATE.
yep.
Damn.
Okay, I'm sorry. But
If you want to kind of an idea, you can go to his Pinterest too and kind of look at
oh dude,
his,
his
vision
Pinterest board.
boards.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah.
Should I read my ad?
I guess we've been going for so long.
Yeah, I thought this was ad free.
Yeah,
Just
no,
kidding.
you
We
think
gotta
we
make
always
money,
get you.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta well, Alani and Kim K at least, but we gotta
Yeah,
put a
yeah.
second one in.
Yeah. Well, they really wanted us to put this in the last episode, but since the Bucks are back, they said I have to
Super kick.
run this. But okay. Is your living space lacking the glorious richness of wrestling history? Introducing the Dave Meltzer cleaning service. Watch in awe as our team unleashes a storm of disarray upon your home. Thousands of unorganized wrestling files scatter like cosmic confetti, creating an eclectic tapestry of Meltzer madness. Experience the thrill of navigating through the tangled web of wrestling history, where every document holds a surprise. Your space transforms into a sanctuary of unpredictability, embracing the unpredictable rhythm of Dave Meltzer's home office. Don't settle for ordinary cleanliness. Revel in the disorder with the Dave Meltzer cleaning service. Let the Meltzer magic unfold, and your home becomes a canvas of unpredictability where chaos is the true champion. Can you
Thank
tell
God.
half of that was Chat GPT? I had to.
Bro, don't tell our secrets.
No, I'm just playing.
You're breaking kayfabe.
Yeah,
You
don't
bro, oh
worry.
my
I'm gonna
God,
cut
dude.
this. I'm gonna cut this.
Yeah, that's cut out.
That is
They
cut
cut
out.
they cut that shit out.
Dude, yeah, fucking Uncle Joey Rowe, cut it out.
Yeah, exactly. Cut it out, dog.
Dude, Alana
And
Morissette cut Joey out.
She really did.
mhm.
She told him that he ought to know.
For real. When's our pod starting on Alanis Morissette? 'Cause I
As
got a
soon
lot to
as,
talk about.
as soon as she puts out Jagged Little Pill too.
Yeah, she's gonna come on like episode 11. I think she wanted to come on and
She
talk Canadian wrestling and shit.
she has the jagged little pill, but it's the Goldberg's gold turds pill.
Yeah, it
So
is.
Jagged Little
That,
Gold Pill.
yep. And her charts are gold too,
I hope
just like
so.
her hits.
Yeah, and
But
her voice, you know.
That's it. Her hits are platinum, buddy.
yeah,
Me
but how about the
speaking, you know,
Go ahead, go ahead, go
retroactively.
ahead,
how
Cut
about
it.
the Janela Zone coming back?
Oh, that was
Looking at
definitely a
wrestling
highlight
news.
of 2024. You know, you as soon as Daily Place started, I was thinking, where's one of our favorite people from the Daily's Place era? And then I see Joey Janela is
And then I see
live.
Nasty Leroy.
And then I see Nasty
Yeah,
My
Leroy
fucking
and Joey
boy.
Janela.
That
And it
truly
was
was one of the coolest
yeah,
moments of AEW Daily's Place. Was watching the Janela Zone for months and then seeing Leroy in the crowd.
yeah.
That shit was
yeah.
so fucking cool.
For those
Yes, I'm
people that
glad
don't
it's
know
back.
who Leroy is, he trains at the Nightmare Factory. From time to time, his mentor was QT Marshall, and he's a friend of the show.
Yeah, we're
Friend of the
definitely gonna
pod.
have him on for
Friend of the
sure.
pod. Yeah,
We'll have
for
him on for
sure.
sure. He's a wrestling encyclopedia also, so we'll pick his brain. Ask him what's good, what's fucking garbage.
He's
But yeah,
basically
I'm
our
glad.
Meltzer.
He's an all-star member of the
Yeah,
Janela Zone.
yeah. Dude, Willie
He,
Mack was on,
mhm.
which was great.
Yeah, I've been loving seeing him in ROH and just on who did he go against? That was just a big meat fight.
Cage, maybe Brian Cage.
He fought Cage. I think he fought Keith Lee too.
Yeah, Keith Lee, Shane Taylor.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been fun to see those kinds of matches. Is
Yeah.
Andrade gone?
Yes,
It's
Yep.
confirmed.
Coming back to
right coming
WWE,
at the Rumble.
which isn't. Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna start crying when his music plays. I'm gonna be like the CM Punk people and just start screaming,
He's gonna
running
beat
in the
CM Punk.
streets. Yeah, I'm gonna be arrested and be like, "What
Dude,
is wrong with you?" Andrade's back.
El
it'd be
Idolo,
so
El
much.
Idolo.
It'd be so much cooler if a wrestler during the Rumble just like lost their shit and threw out who was supposed to win.
Yeah.
Dude, I always thought, how has no one gone into business for themselves over the past
Yeah, and just said, "Fuck it,
Only
30,
I'm
Maven.
done."
33
Yeah,
years now? Is this the 34th Royal Rumble or the 35th?
I don't fucking know.
Started like what, 89 or 90 or 88? Something, I don't know. Hacksaw Jim Duggan won the first one. I do. Ho!
Yeah, but I need someone to shoot. Just, just destroy the whole plan they had set out.
Dude, it would be great. Well, I mean, if the reggae Rasta guy came out, the one that tackled Bret Hart, he should have kept that energy and just saved it to ruin the Royal Rumble.
Crazy.
Dumb fuck,
If
dude.
if that guy could get someone over the rope and onto the floor, it should count.
Yeah,
If you let a fan do that to you in a Rumble, I mean, it should count.
yeah. Well, it was like when the Rock's foot hit before Big Show's, but they just said "fuck you" to the Big Show.
Yes, they
Well,
should.
but when you say it should count, what do you think's gonna happen? Then they're gonna have a title shot.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he should just win the title and have his road to WrestleMania for sure.
Yeah, I feel like they've done that storyline in one of the 2Ks.
Santino.
Yeah,
Oh right,
and that's just
Santino did do a fake
yeah.
run
And
in heel.
the only thing holding you back from like running in the ring too is like because the wrestlers just beat the living piss out of you, you know. But for me, that would be like the cherry on top, and it'd be like, oh, now I get my ass kicked too by fucking by by Piper and Evan. Because I would win the girls Royal Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble. That's what I'm going for.
It's unprecedented.
I don't think I could get CM Punk over the top. Honestly, no, I probably could.
Fragile Phil. So that's what Ryback calls him.
Yeah, fucking classic Cryback, dude. Yeah, but I think I could definitely. So that we should go. So who do you think's winning the Royal Rumble?
Gotta be Phil,
Male
right?
and
Punk.
female.
Female?
I hope
know.
so.
I have no idea.
Molly Holly.
I haven't really been following that.
Yeah,
Are they saying Bailey or something?
The fans want Bailey.
I was gonna
I don't
say
know.
I would want Bailey.
To kind of lead up to her versus EO.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because she's still in Damage Control, but they've all been jerks to her for a while now. And then since Asuka came in and kind of like pushing her away, and then especially when Kabuki Warriors were back together.
So Bailey would be the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
But hopefully she's like.
Yeah, we all know
funny
Sasha's winning the Rumble, so.
Well, that's what I really want, honestly. That's why the fans want Bailey, but like, I don't know. I think I think Sasha versus Io at WrestleMania is bigger to me, honestly.
So they should really start doing the unprecedented 31 person Rumble, but announce it as the 30-person Rumble.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Like,
They better have a lot
fuck.
of. They better have a lot of classic legends come out this year. I hate the years where they like don't take advantage of that. It's like you fucking dorks.
I keep seeing X-Pac
Yep.
and who's the other guy I keep seeing? Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, that's what
that'd be cool.
Yeah, because
Scotty Too Hottie won't be there this year.
I think it's harder for the women's Rumble because like they kind of like in the first Rumble they kind of like they put in so many like legendary women wrestlers from the past.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That they kind of just like ran out. You know what I mean? Like
doing the Mickie James one was with her having an Impact title was fucking really cool.
Who would be a cool surprise for the women's?
Oh, you want to know? I know exactly who.
Road Dogg is that?
Wendy Richter.
She's AEW for life.
Yeah, she's gonna fight Toni Storm at All In.
Did they do Alicia Fox yet? That would make sense.
I think they have in the past. Yeah, she made an appearance at. I don't know if it was the last Rumble, the one before the last.
Gail Kim. I think she's done though.
She's retired technically, but it's wrestling, so no one's retired.
Yeah,
AJ Lee is probably the big one.
Dude, if she shows up and wins,
that would be crazy.
Dude, she's showing up.
Yeah, she's been training.
I'd put $100 on it.
Yeah, Phil's like, she probably wanted to come back for AEW, but he's like, Pepsi Phil's like, nah, you don't gotta do that.
This is my time.
Yeah, listen, girl, babe. we can have a fucking dope RV like the roller coaster. Me, you, and Larry
just wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, she was like producing that, I think.
That's what Mickie James would make sense to come out this year for sure.
Guess, but what could be something new?
Yeah, I just think it has to be like that. Can't be the main surprise. You know what I mean? But she'd be a solid one.
I think it's AJ Lee, Naomi, Jade Cargill.
I think Jade Cargill wins. Actually, I completely fucking slipped my mind. I think so.
I don't know. I don't think they trust her enough.
Well, that's why they've been training her so much, though.
Yeah, but that doesn't equate to like TV time. You know what I mean? Like in the.
But if we're being realistic, anyone she faces, Jade's gonna squash. So.
I hope so. Jade fucking.
That's how she's trained.
So.
But yeah, no, she is great.
Yeah, dude,
I miss her.
Honestly,
her and Rhea Ripley are my favorite for sure. The past few years. I would
have like a Brock-esque showing in the Rumble where she eliminates a bunch of people.
It gets fucked over by somebody.
Gets fucked over, gives her a cool match at Mania, and then have her win Money in the Bank, and then have her hold it. But then have her do it in like a Braun Strowman type way where you
Yeah,
cash in the money in the bank, like I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of you. Like let's do
yeah,
a real match and I'm gonna fuck you up. Like I don't
dude.
need a cheap way to get the title, you know?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. There's so many awesome matches they can do with there. Like, I mean, if they just fast streamed her, which they're not gonna, I feel like they don't have enough
I don't
time.
think
They
they
would do
are.
that. But if they did, I would be a sicko and just put her against Rhea Ripley for the title at Mania,
That'd
and
be cool.
just
That's a money match.
yeah, they want to push that for a full year and milk it out. I mean, her versus
Mhm.
Bianca, I feel like that's been the money match for me ever
That's the
since she
one
was in
too. Yeah,
AEW.
you're right.
Yeah, when I'm in WWE,
But even if they bring in Naomi
on
too.
yeah, when I'm playing WWE 2K, like I have the AEW roster, obviously. So like I do the Bizarro World versions of each other,
Mhm.
and so
You
is
are
Jade and
Forbidden Door.
Bianca for sure. Yeah, but Jade is like Rhea
Mhm.
Ripley and Bianca combined. That's why she's fucking next level, dude.
Mhm.
And now with like Trips, HBK, and everyone like training her, like yeah,
Yeah, she should be fucking just ready to lift off.
yeah, 100 percentile.
Yeah, but Jade, if you're
But
listening, please come home to AEW.
yeah,
We miss you.
yeah, we're at least three AEW fans that miss her. It
Mhm.
fucking, because
Jade,
that was
come
part of
home.
it for sure, dude.
I'm
Like,
like Brian Pillman, stay at NXT.
Caesar Benoni. Caesar Benoni, come home, please.
Caesar, yeah, he's been we were talking
Who
about
else can come home?
Nick Nemeth.
He's still there.
yeah, yeah, you know what, it can be a new home for him, but top dollar, dude.
Top dollar, come home.
Yeah, AJ
He's
Francis.
performing with DJ Wu Kid at TNA Impact pay-per-view.
Yeah,
That's
dude, he's been getting a
interesting.
lot of booking, you know?
Yeah, he's going
He's a
against Janela.
popular dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna basically his match with Janela will be where I gauge him post WWE. So if you're listening, Top Dollar,
Get your
um,
shit in.
produce. Yeah, get your fucking shit in, dog.
What is
We're
he going
waiting
by?
to be impressed.
Is he going by
Get your
Dollar?
No, he's going by AJ Francis. That would be
yeah,
funny if it
AJ
was just
Francis.
Dala now.
I feel like he went by AJ Francis the first time, and now he's going by Dollar.
Get the
Or
fuck
I'm
out of here.
stupid.
If he's
No,
going
he's
by Dala, I'm gonna lose it.
I saw him sign his I don't know, dude. I
I'm
saw him
look
he was
I'm looking it up.
I think he's AJ Francis, but I saw him signing merch as AJ Francis and Dala, but then
I don't know, man.
puts top in.
His ad his ad is AJ Francis, but it also says Dollar. It's like
Yeah, no,
his title, you know what I mean?
yeah, I saw him signing merch and he
I need
signed
to find
both.
a graphic. Okay,
So that he doesn't even know.
On TNA it says AJ Francis.
Yeah, but yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
know
I'm gonna
anymore.
call him Dollar.
Yeah,
Fuck
AJ
this.
Francis sounds like a DJ.
Kinda does.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys go to you go to Live nightclub. AJ Francis is spinning.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I will call him Dala too. I think we should agree to that moving
yeah,
forward.
Dude, who's hotter? That's why.
yep. And he's gonna get his web redemption where he gets to jump over the ropes again. It's gonna be in slow motion when he's doing it.
That'd be
Untouched
sick.
by
Yeah.
any.
And for this, we thank you, AJ Francis, you sicko.
We
But
should
yeah,
Hey,
give
that saved
him
his life.
give him the TNA Digital Media Championship and let him go crazy.
put the strap on him, dude. Put him over, Tommy. No, Tommy's gonna put over Crazy Steve because Crazy Steve is fucking the
Crazy.
man. He's crazy and he's the man, dude. Be a legally blind wrestler and he just fucking kills it.
See, actually,
He can see probably like shapes and colors and shit, but he's like legally blind, whatever
no,
number
I didn't
that
know that at all.
is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like whatever number that is.
Mhm.
I don't where they gauge that to make you legally blind, you know?
What title does he have again?
Who, Dreamer?
No, or is it?
Crazy Steve's going against
Oh,
Streamer
he's
for
going
the
against Streamer for
for the digital media.
That's what it
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
yeah,
I had it twisted.
yeah. I think Dreamer will put him over. They already had a really dope match. But yeah, TNA is cooking to start the year. This weekend's gonna be huge though. Definitely watching those PPVs and yeah. Who do you think the big signing is? Like who's a free
Who
agent? Like is it Goldberg? That would be awesome.
who
He honestly would be cool in it, to tell you
I'm
the
trying to
truth.
I'm trying to think who was like in the last like round of releases.
Yeah. Dude, I would pop if it was Double J.
Oh, I forgot. That's the thing that's happened. Like you won't believe who's showing up.
Dude, yeah, and he just wins the title and beats Alex
It's
Shelley then.
I could see it being Sting,
Uh,
like we said.
or yeah, that would be the coolest thing. I mean, it's his, yeah, because we were talking about kind of his farewell tour,
Mhm.
and it would be perfect on it. I think so. And he should beat
Yeah,
Alex Shelley for the title.
I don't
And then
know
Double J
who.
comes out and beats him.
It could be Mustafa Ali.
I think it's Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Do you see Mansoor is wrestling in Circle Six?
Oh, it could be them, Mansoor. Yeah,
Mansoor, sorry. I
because they
said
said,
Mansoor.
yeah, yeah. Shut the
I,
fuck
I,
up. You're
I
a
say it in
piece
the
of shit,
posh
man.
way. Mansoor.
Mansoor.
His
Like it's
Mansoor.
Mansoor.
that's like QT Marshall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
QT
Why?
Marshall.
I'm
yeah,
stuck
because
with the Max Dupree
they
shit.
said there's probably gonna be a few people debuting at the Impact show, so I could see Mansoor or Mace or wherever the fuck they go by now.
Yeah.
Guys, is Cody gonna finish the story?
No,
They're doing something at Deadlocked Pro too together. It's a tag team.
that'd be cool.
Cody,
And
dude, yeah,
Is
what is the
QT
main event
Marshall
gonna
gonna be
be?
in his corner?
guys, the answer is no.
Because
Grow
we were
up.
saying
Fairy
The
tales
Rock,
aren't real.
it's
Grow up,
probably
get
Rock
over it.
Roman, right? We were saying last week it's probably Rock Roman and to Australia
Yeah, but
Elimination
I
Chamber.
could see The Rock just being like, actually, I have to film for Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah,
I
hopefully he
can't
says
make
I have
it.
to film another Jumanji or CIA too.
Did you know that
CIA too.
The Rock has a clause in his contract where he doesn't like put anyone over essentially, like he doesn't get bested on camera.
That's a worker,
Yeah,
brother.
Isn't that insane?
he got that from Hulk. Yeah,
It's kind of
I would do
smart.
that.
It is kind of
Yeah,
smart.
it's the same thing Jericho does.
But it's also limiting, and that's why all of his movies are boring.
Jericho,
Yeah,
he was in the country movies.
Oh no, not
yeah,
Jericho. I'm
country
Uh,
not saying
Christian
his. I'm
movies.
saying The
yeah,
Rock's movies are boring. That's
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did you see Hobbs and Shaw?
I actually
it
did.
ripped.
The tribal chief was in it. You piece of shit.
I've
Yeah,
seen
dude,
Will
the
Hobbs
Tribal Chief.
and Samuel Shaw.
Dude, you have to
And
see
that
Hobbs and
wraps it up.
Shaw. I-
Hobbs and
Idris
Shaw was good.
Elba. Yeah, Idris Elba is like the
Dude,
Terminator.
The Rock fucking takes down a helicopter with a chain with one arm like this. He's like, ah, ah.
And I think that wraps up.
Yeah, because
Mm.
he's not gonna put the helicopter over.
You
The
know, you
helicopter
can't.
isn't going over,
He didn't
dog.
put the cast over either. That was on his leg or his arm or
That
whatever.
was his arm.
His
That's
arm.
that's fast eight, buddy.
Yeah, it's
It
like
was
the
just
only one I've seen since like Tokyo Drift.
it's
It's
his,
his multifacial, starring Vin Diesel.
yeah. I'm just waiting for The Rock to swoop up Vin Diesel from the raging water coming from the broken dam, dude. Because obviously there's nowhere they can go. That's all I'm saying.
What you say? The submarine?
No, I'm saying the Rock like swoops down with like some sort of
Oh,
helicopter
yeah, that's probably true. I didn't even think about
because
that.
because they're just waiting and like the dam exploded and it's like obviously coming down still and they're gonna get shredded. So the
I
Rock
don't know.
obviously is gonna show up.
They made it seem like his whole crew died in like the plane crash, but they clearly just
Yeah,
drove out the back in the cars they showed moments before.
yeah, dude.
But
Is
that's
it? Yeah, it's insane to me though that like the Rock can come back on as soon as John Cena dies. Like they can't be on the same
yeah,
screen at one time. Why? What the fuck is that, dude? Why would they do
That's
that?
part of the clause too. That pisses me off
Part
because
of it.
everyone wanted to see the worlds collide moment between Cena and Rock in the Fast and Furious
Dude,
franchise, and they fucked it
For
up.
real. I don't understand. Is it
I
because
think
like Cena and The Rock, like,
Cena hates The Rock, bro, or The Rock hates Cena.
dude, I feel like they still do have heat. Like even when they saw each other, like backstage and
Dude,
on that
just like we
SmackDown,
said
or like,
earlier in the pod, WWE keeps all the heat under wraps.
they do.
Mhm.
Because you don't want to know what happens if you don't keep it under wraps. Ask
Dude.
Howard Finkel.
Ask Under Wraps, the Mummy movie, the Disney Mummy movie.
Yeah,
You guys ever
ask the
see that?
Miz. Yeah. What
Was
happens when
Brendan
you get
Fraser
your
Was Brendan
your
Fraser.
fucking chicken wrap crumbs everywhere.
And that wraps it up.
And that chicken
Yeah.
wraps it up.
And that chicken wraps it up. Just don't get the crumbs on my fucking gym bag.
Hey, listen, we'll see you guys at our panel on the Jericho Rock and Wrestling Cruise this weekend.
Yeah, our
Next
pat will be
weekend.
great. We are yeah. I think it's gonna be episode 8 maybe. Next yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Who knows?
Yeah, that's right. That's Ocho. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and we got the Ocho on the Ocho Cruise, and yeah, I don't know. We'll have some really cool people stop by. Definitely Nasty Leroy on episode
Definitely
8. The Ocho
Bryce.
at Say. Yeah,
Tim Theory.
yeah.
Probably.
It's gonna be a fun episode. Next week's gonna be really fun too. But 8 is gonna have that tropical feel. You know, it's gonna have that vacation vibe. So
All aboard the tropical train. All right.
choo choo.
Play the music.
Up aboard the Ho train. Yeah.
Hong
Cue the
Kong.
music.
Junkyard
You know,
Dog.
Invasion angle.